Okay, are we rolling?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Today it's actually raining and it's in the 50s. So, Angelinos can't really function in the weather. They drive crazy and everyone kind of like freaks out and puts on their puffy coats and forgets how to drive. Hi! Hi, fiber fanatics. Welcome, friends. My name is Gina Rockenwagner, and this is our weekly catch-up on what I'm making. So don't have a ton of time today. We're leaving for West Coast Craft in San Francisco tomorrow, so let's get down to it. On Saturday, I went with Alexandra, my friend with two hands and knits, to Stitches SoCal. I think that's what it's called. It's of the Stitches provenance of Fiber Fanatic gatherings, and it was out in Pasadena, and it was super fun. So I'm gonna share what I got there. I was tempted by so many things, especially the Norwegian yarn that came in all the colors. I was super into that. I'll see if I can find the brand name and put it in the show notes. But I kept it pretty conservative with my purchases, so I'm proud of myself. I got this skein of stitched together yarn. The color is called Tropicana. And I got this because I'm working on a fade, as always, what else, of hand-dyed yarn. And it's all green and pink yarns. So I went to Stitches in search specifically of yarn to complete my fade. I have 5 skeins now, but I don't think that's quite enough because it's DK. So I was looking for a 6th skein, so I thought this one would fit perfectly. And I also, oops, blooper, living up to her name. I also got this skein of yarn from Teal Torch Knits in Portland, also to be a part of the fade. But once I got these 2 skeins home, I really thought that this one went a lot better. And so I got, what? Oh.
Hold on. Okay, now you can go.
Okay, so I got a phone call in the middle of talking, and I'm recording it on my phone, so we had to do an awkward cut. I think I was saying about how I was talking about how this skein from Stitch Together works so much better in my gradient, which I will throw a picture in. Well, Alex will throw a picture in because he's my editor. Thank you, Alex. This one I can save for another project. It's very cute. So I also got some of this just absolutely adorable sashiko thread from the Brooklyn Haberdashery. It's so dang cute. I can't handle it. And then I also got this color, which I wish it came, isn't this little cone cute? But I wish it came on a bigger cone because I feel like I've almost used it up already. I started using this for a sewing project that I will show you later. Stitches West was super fun, like I said. It was very hot that day though, so I wanted to wear a sweater, but it was just too hot to wear it. Let's talk about knitting. As you can see, I'm wearing my newly finished object, my Noro sweater. I am really happy with how this came out. I blocked it. I like to do a real blocking with sudsy water, and I like to do it after I've sewn my pieces together. Some people like to block things before they sew the pieces together, and then some people like to block it again after they've sewn it together. I like to conserve water and cut down on that stuff because I'm a little lazy, so I like to do it after I've sewn my pieces together, and then I let it soak in the sudsy water for about an hour before I wrap it up in a towel. You don't want to wring your knits. I'm sure you know this. But just saying what I like to do, I wrap it up in a towel to squeeze out all the excess moisture, and then I lay it on a blocking board in my laundry room, which has an overhead fan. So in our typically dry climate, although it's not today, in Southern California here, it dries in about a day. So, you know, things used to take a lot longer to dry in New York City, especially when it was a humid time of year. So yeah, that's this. I'm super, super happy with it. Alex will throw in a finished picture. I started this one from the center and then I went out. Did that on the back as well. I don't know if you could see. And then I picked up for the sleeves here and did a dolman sleeve, and it's not from a pattern, it's just something I invented. So tell me if you want to see a pattern for this. If you want to make it too, I can totally write a pattern for it. I use Noro yarn, I forget the name of it, I will put it in the show notes. I cast on last week a new project with the gradient yarn that I showed you. This super cute lace weight wool yarn that I got at Rhinebeck last year, 2018. So I cast on for a cardigan, and I just decided I wanted to have a bobble moment for holidays, so I started adding a bobble, and I'm just really excited about it. It's really nice that you can finally see the gradient coming through a little bit with you know, having enough knitting progress made to see it, so it's just really exciting. I love getting to the next color in the gradient. As you can see, I love a self-striping yarn. Give me a good self-striping yarn any day. I will take it. On the sewing front, not much has happened. I haven't made any progress on the yellow polka dot dress that I showed you last week, although it's super cute. We've just had so much going on with craft fair prep that I've been dyeing and getting all the tote bags ready, getting all the little, you know, there's so many loose ends that have to come together right before the craft fair, so I haven't had time to sit down and do much sewing. But I did find some time to work on a little patchwork project. I put this together from some scraps from our Penmar coats, the patchwork coats that I showed you last week. This is the blue colorway, so if you're wondering what color to get, this is a pretty good representation of the blue colorway. And I added these ties to kind of hold it all together, and it's going to be a pillow when it's done. I used in the dark sections this Soshiko thread that I got at Stitches SoCal that I showed you, and in the light sections I wanted to use navy Soshiko thread, but I ran out of this navy. So I ordered more, and I will finish it when the rest of the navy thread comes. That's where I am. I've managed to stay inside most of the day, but I'm actually going to get my hair done when I finish shooting this. So the next time you see me, I will look different. I'm just coming back to shoot a little add-in because I forgot to show you what I've been working super hard on, which is the kids' clothes for our craft fairs that we're selling at. So, whoops. Coming back with my new dyed hair to show you quickly because we're about to get on the road to go to San Francisco. This super cute stuff that we've been working on for your holiday gifting, your little people needs, tiny humans. I mean, look at that. Everything that's this size is cute to me. I just love little things and I think they're so cute. So we're gonna have these at West Coast Craft, San Francisco, which is this weekend, and in LA 2 weekends from now. And I think it's December 7th and 8th. And we have a whole bunch of different sizes of this stuff. We also have these little onesies. And I think if I can get it together, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna launch this product on the website. For those of you who can't make it out to the fairs, we're gonna launch this online on Black Friday, so, or maybe on Thanksgiving, we'll see. So yeah, so if you're not able to make it to West Coast Craft LA or San Francisco, you can get these online. And I think they'll make super cute gifts, and we'll have a bunch of different color options, and we'll have them ready in time for gifting. So we hope to get a bunch of pre-orders in maybe the week of Thanksgiving, and then we'll make them in time for the holidays. So yeah, they're super cute. All these styles are 100% cotton, and they're hand dyed with our dust dye technique in LA, all here in my backyard. So I'm gonna go wrap up my prep for San Francisco, and we're gonna get on the road. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.